Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining me for another episode of my PES 2020 Master League with Manchester United. And we've got to be thinking about squad rotation for our next game in the FA Cup against Preston North End. As we all know, the FA Cup normally starts in January, the third round. That's something they haven't got right. I don't think the Carabao Cup is on PES, unfortunately, so I think the FA Cup is taking its place. We've got fatigue from international duty. Players will be going off on international break very soon. We're receiving some negotiations, some offers here for Ashley Young and Lee Grant. Let's go ahead and have a look at those. So up first, I think it's Lee Grant, yeah. So Norwich have come in with a £438,000 offer. We're going to reject that for now, but Ashley Young, now the plan is to eventually get rid of Ashley Young, and it's Aston Villa, his former side, that have come in for him. They've offered 2.9. It's a strong bid, to be fair. Other teams that are interested: Burnley, Leicester, Watford, West Ham. All realistic teams that would probably be looking to secure the services of Ashley Young. Why they would want him, I'm not sure. But you know what? I think we're going to go ahead and we're going to accept those terms. Now, it's saying you have let Ashley Young go. Surely he doesn't join them right now because the transfer window's shut. Surely he'll sign for Villa in January. Does it say that? The negotiations were a success. He's scheduled to move on the 1st of the 1st. So there we go. He's leaving in January. Manchester United against Preston North End in the FA Cup. Third round, I want to say. I'm not too sure which round it is. And unfortunately, for some reason, we can't play at Old Trafford in this game. Don't know why that is, but there's the team lineups. Heavily rotated side. Ramiro and goal, Transabi and Rojo's the two centre-halves. Ashley Young, who's just completed his move to Villa, he starts as captain today. Here we go there. Manchester United huddling round. It is quite the younger side. And Jimmy Garner in the team as well. All ready to get the win here to advance through to the next round of the FA Cup. To Heath Chong, looking good. Chong finds Wamata, and that is going to be a free kick to Manchester United. It's going to be taken quickly by Mason Greenwood. Here is Andreas Pereira out wide to Ashley Young. It's a good cross into the box from Daniel James. It's fallen for Wamata, and it's took a deflection. It's going to be a Manchester United corner. United doing well, piling the pressure on nice and early. Looking to get that first goal. Looking to draw first blood. It's come out for Fosu Mensah here. Just about finds Ashley Young, but he gets muscled off the ball. And there could be a break on here for Preston. It's 2 against 3. 3 against 3 now. That's a quality ball to find Maguire. And it's 1-0. 8 minutes on the clock. Maguire is loving it. He's up and running in the FA Cup this season, putting his team in front against Manchester United. Could we be looking at a giant killing here today? Hopefully not. I mean, there's still plenty of time for United to get back in this one to turn it around, but that is a clinical finish. Jimmy Garner unable to win the ball back for United. Tuanzebe out of position. It's whipped in, and Preston could have easily have made it 2 there in the space of 3 minutes. United not looking good at the back. Looking very exposed. And once again, Preston in on goal. It could easily be 3 or 4 now to Preston. And once more, Ramiro comfortable in the end. Well, still no reply from Manchester United. We are into the second half here. They need to do something. Here is Tahir Chong. Great play. Mason Greenwood. Not his usual form. Through the middle. Here is Marcus Rashford, who's come on now. Anthony Martial also another sub. Ashley Young switches it to his right. Swings it in. Finds Chong. Brings it down on the chest. Hits it on the volley. And he's fired it over. It's all over. Manchester United are out of the FA Cup. It certainly has been a giant killing here today. Well, that's really disappointing. Round 2 of the FA Cup, and we're already out. We've lost 1-0 to Preston. It's not the end of the world. Yes, every competition you take part in, you want to win it, but hats off to Preston. They got that first goal and they dug in and they kept hold of that lead. We were poor. We weren't able to produce anything. We weren't creative in the final third, and it's now cost us the next round of the FA Cup. But as they say, we go again. So squad rotation chapter 2. We are about to head into our next game in the Europa League group stages. You rested some players in the last match and as a result failed to get the win. What were your thoughts on Declan Rice's performance? He did come on in the second half in that game against Preston, and I did think he played really well. We have a few options here to say he did his best. He's not to blame for the loss, which he isn't. I should have been more cautious. I don't want to be saying that. I think that'll go against us. I think I'm just going to stick with he did his best for Manchester United. See what he says. At the end of the day, we didn't take home the win, but he sure did show me his potential out there. And I preferred the win, but at least that's something. We could take a few positives definitely from that game against Preston. Yes, we lost, but some of the younger players were brilliant. So it's match day 3 of the Europa League group stages. We are away to Dynamo Zagreb, and this is our team going for that strong lineup. Ramiro once again remains in goal for these group games. Eric Bailly gets the call up. He starts alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. Dalot and Luke Shaw as the full-backs, and it's Fred and Pogba in central midfield. And going forwards, Rashford, Lingard, Maddison and Anthony Martial. So Martial starts up top in that number 9 position. Marcus Rashford out wide. Let's see how we get on with that today. James Maddison looking to continue his good form since signing for Manchester United in this game tonight. This is also Harry Maguire's first game in the Europa League this season. Let's see how he gets on. Ramiro looking for another clean sheet. And Dynamo Zagreb on the offence here win this, and they could very well be looking at qualification for the next round. And Sergio Romero pulls off a brilliant save. Seem to be focusing their attention down the middle here, Zagreb. Harry Maguire ushering them out. Fails to do so, but thankfully we got the world's best backup keeper in goal. And Sergio Romero, that doesn't look too good at the moment for United. They come again, Zagreb. Putting pressure on that United defence and making Romero work. Manchester United with an attack here. Haven't seen too many of those. And Martial has made it 1-0 right before the break. It's just a simple tap-in for the Frenchman as he looks to pick up the ball. But yet he'll go over and celebrate with his teammates instead. A brilliant goal. Keeper couldn't do anything about it. United exploited that space down the right-hand side. The attacking full-back in Dalot. Great assist. An even better finish from Martial. So, will there be a reply from Dynamo Zagreb in the second half? Eric Bailly, it's just over the top of him, and Maguire, well, coming to the rescue of his goalkeeper. He's well off his line. Maguire just getting his body in the way of that chance. Eric Bailly completely missing that. Jesse Lingard, great first touch. Good control of the ball. Martial now. Here is James Maddison looking for Rashford. It's fallen for Martial again. Rashford out wide. United having so much luck down the flanks here. Shaw whips it in for Martial. It's 2. He's on for a hat-trick as we approach the hour mark here in this Europa League game. The defending down the wings for Dynamo Zagreb have been absolutely criminal here tonight. And it's cost them 2 goals already. There's another half an hour to go in this game. Both Shaw and Dalot have been so crucial, so vital for United in their attacks tonight. Shaw swings it in. Simple header in the end. Well, they are sinking without trace, Dynamo Zagreb. But there might be something here. Maybe not, as Sergio Romero really wants that clean sheet. And rolls it out nice and comfortably for Harry Maguire. Here is Paul Pogba now to Fred, who's been quite quiet tonight in central midfield. Jesse Lingard through the middle. Martial's going to get to it first. Martial round the keeper, and there it is. There's the hat-trick. It's 3. Anthony Martial, the hat-trick hero tonight, has wrapped up all 3 points for Manchester United. A top performance from the Frenchman. He has been absolutely brilliant in front of goal in that number 9 position. Can expect to see him starting there from now on if he's going to keep bagging the goals like this. It's brilliant. Well, there he is. He goes home with the match ball. Stellar performance from Anthony Martial. A hat-trick, 3 goals, 3 points for United. On we march in the Europa League. Besiktas and Manchester United lead the way in Group A in the Europa League as it currently stands. Both level on 7 points. Dynamo Zagreb, after losing 3-0, in third with just 3 points to their name. And Thun, once again, well, they're the whipping boys of this group. They yet to pick up a point. But there's another 3 games to go. Will they be able to turn it around? We'll have to wait and see. But things are looking good for us at the moment in our hopes of qualifying for the next round of the Europa League. Already this month is turning out to be much better than the previous when it comes to results. So we go across to club performance. We can see what I just mentioned. We've only played 3 matches so far this month. We've beaten Villa 2-0 at Villa Park. Then we unfortunately lost 1-0 to Preston North End in the FA Cup. But we've just beaten Dynamo Zagreb 3-0. Already goals seem to be picking up a bit. Martial with 4 to his name. Paul Pogba also with a goal, which he scored from a free kick in that game against Aston Villa. And that's just 3 games. We've still got quite a handful left of this month. We do seem to be progressing just nicely in that final third. Start grabbing more goals, can start picking up more wins. If you look at last month, we played a total of 5 matches. Pogba with 2 goals, Daniel James with 1 and Rashford with 1. There's a few 1-0 wins, a couple of draws there. Not the best, but things do seem to be improving this month. And players' average rating last month, wow, quite poor really. Pogba got the highest with a 6.6. Whereas this month, I know we're only 3 games in, certainly a lot better. So our next game, we are back at Old Trafford to take on Watford. Then we've got Southampton, then we've got Burnley. That's the end of October then. Still a handful of games to go. And you guys will be able to see all that in the next episode. But that's it for this episode. I do hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you all soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.